If this reading finds you, it may be for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest for another goddess. Only you know your path, or the path. I don't feel like it's necessarily just limited to your path. I feel like there is many different paths that you are being guided down that is leading you to the one path. Take what resonates. There's a lot of noise at the moment, but it feels really aligned to be reading for you today. I feel like you're moving through the noise, or there's parts of you that want to start this path or something when it's a lot less chaotic, a lot less noise. However, your path has already begun. The chapters that you've been moving through have already begun. We have the King of Pentacles showing up here. We've got the Lovers, Strength, and the Fool in reverse. I feel that your inner strength, and that's why this is in reverse, your inner strength to be able to have the ability to see your path even though you can't see it. There's this whole visualization of you moving through, creating this pathway for yourself, in union of yourself with your masculine energy. I feel like if you're receiving this message and you're resonating with it, you have been through this journey of regulating your masculine. You have been grounding into the foundation of who you are at your core. And this has been a lot of ego humbling. I feel like that's why the Lovers is here, because there's been this dynamic and this union. And it's actually been through all of the noise that you've found this union with yourself. I'm hearing that there's a lot of softness coming in, and you have created this softness. So whatever you're doing in terms of knowing the path, you're fine-tuning that, but understand and remember that the way that you regulate yourself and regulate your life, it's to be lived. I feel like if you could go back a couple of chapters of your pathway, you would have more gratitude. You would have more appreciation for what it is that you're moving through. I feel like you only know the path for yourself because of I actually forgot what I was going to say. That's so odd. Let's get some more cards to confirm some things here. So we do have the inner child, Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Lots of union energy here, isn't there? Two of Emotions, Nine of Inspiration, and the Magician in reverse. It's coming together for you. I feel that you have really let go of distractions and you're quite locked in to what it is that you only know. I feel like you've come out of a space of controlling, you trying to control the way that you believe it should happen, the path, believe that should happen, being like anything where you've had expectations on yourself. With the 9 of Inspiration, I feel like this has been a journey that you have really had to succumb to find your strength again. You're coming into yourself and everything that you know. I feel that this path up until this point has been challenging because you have been forced to act as if the reality is already here. I'm kind of feeling like you only know the path is going to get better because of how you feel about yourself. That is like the one sure thing that you now like rely on. I feel like you've had to lose a lot in order to gain the appreciation of what it is that you have. That hasn't come easy and that hasn't come light. But there's also still a lot of curiosity. There's also still a lot of pleasure for you to explore. And the path that you know has that available to you. There's this real sensual opening happening in your feel-good energy. I feel like this is a lot of heart energy that's moving down into your whare tangata, your sacral energy. I also feel like this is why you've spent a lot of time alone. Spirit's saying you've spent so much time alone in these depths of yourself. And there's this real buoyancy of you feeling like you've got your head on your shoulders heavily. That's that like security, even though you have a lot of uncertainty, you've got a lot of security. We have the Devil, Page of Swords. I feel like things that normally control other people, you've like learned how to not sit there and experience heartache for short-term gratification. It's not a place or space that you desired to be in with this Devil energy. I feel like you have overcome a lot of what you deemed to be pleasurable before. You were like, there was this unworthiness leading you into spaces and unions and places that ended in a lot of despair and a lot of heartache. And you understood that love in old versions of yourself felt like a battlefield, and you overcame that. You left a lot of things behind on this journey, this pathway. And it's your curiosity that's always led you into fulfillment. I'm hearing trust your curiosity. Trust also that every day on this pathway is like you waking up and choosing what to focus on, choosing what to see, like seeing or making decisions to see what it is that you want to grow. You've got the higher vision on something in this way. I feel like you haven't truly identified the pathway into how much leverage you have over a lot of people. This is all in due time, I'm hearing. You are being recognized for all of the good that you are. It's not going unrecognized. You're just moving into the place where you get the recognition, and it is up, right? It's top story, it's top tier. I feel like you're bringing a lot of people with you, but who are ready to arrive. There's no resistance. you were on a pathway that had a lot of resistance, but it was from other people, and you no longer carry that. I'm hearing generational trauma lifted, healed. So a lot of the whakapapa, a lot of the lineage healing that you're doing, yeah, it's changing the path. It's freeing you. It's like you releasing yourself from the burdens, from other people's burdens. And I feel like a lot of this had to be shaken up by other people. So you brought them into your 3D reality. But because you have healed your inner child, there's no longer that making mistakes in order to get it right. It's just like you're going to do what you're passionate about. You're going to sustain the momentum and get the recognition that you deserve once and for all. You're leading yourself into the light. You're taking your light with you. You are the light, but you're stepping more into that light. The star. You are the star. Keep believing in yourself. Keep your hopes high. Keep focusing on the things that are pleasurable to your pure intentions, not your gratification. This path that you're on, that only you know the path to, is you've understand that there's no reassurance and there's no gratification. It's all about embodiment, integrity, and your time coming. I love you, and I'll see you in the next reading.